Great news, guys. Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor back together again. So happy for both of them. Hi, guys. When I came across this story of Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor, you know what really hit me? Ben Stiller, Something About Mary. I love that movie. When I watched that movie way back when, because that's one of the 90s movies, that was one of the most funniest. It was hilarious. It had every little twist and turn you could think of. And I said to myself, Ben Stiller was up and coming at that time. And, he really grew with Zoolander and all this other stuff. I didn't watch that other stuff, but I still go back to There's Something About Mary. But, when I look at Ben Stiller and seeing that he married this beautiful woman, Christine Taylor, who, when I first saw her is when she was doing this remake of like the Brady Bunch. And guys, I watched the Brady Bunch, like not in its original run, but reruns in Jamaica. Jamaica had a channel called JBC. And you got old shows. So the Brady Bunch basically was, the key character was Marsha Brady, and she was like the extremely beautiful blonde Marsha Brady. So Christine Taylor got that role, and she did a fantastic job of it. And I think that Ben Stiller liked her from that time. So they got together and they got married. It's a very successful marriage. But then they separated for 5 years. And, just before the pandemic happened, or when it, when the place went into a bit of a lockdown, they said, hey, why not let's stay together during that time. And, I know they're both in their 50s, but she is a beautiful woman. And if the ex-husband, ex-wife staying together with their 2 children and I'm certain Ben is rich, so that should be a very cozy place that they stayed in. You can just imagine, having sparks fly and, rekindling. And, Pookie Jamal loves when people stay married and, so this was fantastic. They've decided to get back together. And, it's one of the things that I was during this time that people have to be at home a lot, because my wife and I have been at home a lot together for the last 2 years. And one of the things is a lot of people couldn't handle it because it's rough to be with someone in this close space and everything. But some people actually, they thrive through it. And I find my wife and I thrive through it. But you know what, with Ben and Christine, they rekindled. That's the most important thing. And so I'm really happy for both of them, and I'm sure there are many other stories like this. This is one of the happy stories that makes me feel that there's hope for a lot of people who got divorced, their first marriage and that, because sometimes there's something there, and sometimes you just need to go out in the world to experience something different, to figure out you had something good right back at home. So I'm happy for Ben and Christine. Thanks, guys.